नमस्ते सबैलाई। म कैलाश हजुरको सामु पेश हुँदैछु। आज म सिम्पल एउटा मेसेज सेयर गर्न चाहन्छु। नेपालमा बस्नुभएको नेपालीहरूलाई। त्यो मेसेज के भन्दाखेरि, अब हामी जब फेसबुक ट्विटर अथवा इन्स्टाग्राम वाटेभर एनी सोसल मिडिया मिन्स जब युज गर्छौँ तब हामीले साथीहरूको पिक्चर देख्छौँ, स्पेसल्ली अफ दोज फ्रेन्ड हु आर इन एब्रोड, जो कोही फ्रेन्ड जो चाहिँ परदेशमा अथवा विदेशमा हुनुहुन्छ होइन। अनि त्यसपछि उहाँहरूले बिचहरूमा फोटो खिचाएको, म्याकडोनल्डमा खाजा खाइरहेको, नास्ता खाइरहेको, बर्गर खाइरहेको होइन, पबहरूमा गएको, क्लबहरूमा गएको, अनि साथीहरू गेट टुगेदर गरेको एन्ड थिङ्स लाइक द्याट आदि इत्यादि हामीले देख्छौँ। अनि अफकोर्स इफ वी सी समथिङ अन दोज लाइन, it's very natural for us to be little upset. It makes us little upset, right? होइन, अफकोर्स नराम्रो लाग्छ, बिकज there are two reasons why we feel upset regarding those things. One is, of course, it makes us feel like we haven't achieved much. They are enjoying, you know they are everywhere, and they are having the life, while you are sitting some corner in Nepal, and you know and doing nothing. That's what you feel. I'm not saying, that's what we feel, a lot of us feel. I'm not saying whatever you are doing is wrong or whatever, of course not, right? That's what it makes us feel. We are studying certain subject, it is for sure right, no doubt at all, right? But for a moment it makes us feel that way, right? Yes, that's what happens. And second reason is, the intention of that person, why that person is placing the picture in the Facebook and Instagram. Of course everybody has right to do so, but if we look at the reason, if you look at the hidden agenda behind posting those picture, most of the picture, I'm saying, because yeah, it is to make you upset. It is to make people in Nepal kind of jealous. That is the main reason. you know the beach, if you look at the beach, people, a lot of people go to the beach once in 3 months. I have, last time when I went to beach, probably it was 1.5 years back, long back. A lot of people. And McDonald, imagine McDonald, it's a very common, it's like some cafe in Kathmandu, some normal cafe. It's very common, it's not a big deal at all. And pub, anybody can go pub and club, it's not the big issue. But it's a very common thing, right? It's almost like, how do I say it, hotel in Nepal. Do you feel really pride that you go into the hotel? Does it make you feel like you are in the top of the world? Of course not, right? And we don't care. Whoever living in abroad, somebody posting the picture of the beach, or he's posting the picture of the McDonald and pub or club or whatever. We don't care. It's a very, I'm like, it's not a big deal. The thing is, the reason they are posting the picture is, to make the people of Nepal really upset about, whatever they are doing, wherever they are, to make them feel like, see, I'm enjoying the world, see how far I have come, see what I am eating, see, what I am doing. I'm around all these girls, see, the friend circle I have, I'm in the world, but you know I make you assure that it is not the reality. you know of course they do uh, they do all these things to show you a certain aspect of life in Australia, which is totally, how do I say it, which is totally fake. You post the happy picture in Instagram doesn't mean that you are happy. It's almost like that. You are posting something. Of course, you see one point of reality, that is linear phase, and those people who post it also want you to see that phase of reality. They don't want you to see the circular phase of reality. The circular phase of reality, like I mentioned, you don't go beach every single time, and beach is common. The country which is surrounded by sea, what is the big deal going to the beach? It's not a big deal, right? For us to see Himalayas, it's not a big deal. Everywhere we can see Himalayas. Even in Kathmandu we can see Himalayas sometimes. And especially in Western Development region, it's a very common, to see Himalayas, hills, this and that, right? It's almost like that. And the pubs and clubs and all those areas, they are not going every single time, and they are not throwing the money every single time. But what they want you to see is, of course, you know what they want you to see is, they want you to see them as a, kind of like a celebrities, kind of like a, how do I say it, kind of like a, so socially uplifted people, upper class type of people. That's what they want you to see. The reality is, there is only one difference. They are in the different country. Of course, different country has the different system, different environment, and they are in that environment. They are just taking the picture. You are in the different country, that is Nepal. You are in a motherland, right? It's way better to be in a motherland, to eat, you know food of motherland, right? And to serve the country, to pay tax to the motherland, and feel proud to be wherever we are, than to be in somewhere, far away, and working like a slave, right? For them, not for country, and not paying tax to the country, most of them. Of course, I'm not talking about every single people. People are genuine. Some people are good people, like, most of the people are good people. But when it comes to these things, a lot of people's mentality is little different. So so it's not a big deal. Please, don't feel upset about that. Don't feel upset about that. They are not first thing, they are not a celebrities or something. And second thing is, they are only, they are not in heaven. They are just in different countries, and they are doing the common thing. They are doing very, common thing which you do in Nepal, which is normal thing, not common thing, normal thing. Not a big thing, not a big thing, right? Which we do in Nepal, right? So don't get upset. Though, a lot of people want you to be upset, because they want to show that they are very successful people. It's not so. Just because you are in Nepal, it doesn't mean that you are less successful. Doesn't mean at all, right? Wherever we can be successful, we can be unsuccessful. And somebody is here in Australia or America or wherever they are, doesn't mean that they are successful, not at all. Look at the population of America, 33 crore. Do you think that all those people are successful? Of course not. People are poor over there. And the situation of Nepalese people over here, it's crazy, right? And so, yeah, because I'm saying all these things because I love my people. I feel upset when somebody try to provoke my people who are from decent background, living in the country, serving the country, living with mother, father, children, with friends and all that. And all of the sudden somebody comes and try to show him that he is better than that person who is living in Nepal. So I don't really feel comfortable. I really feel upset, and it makes me terribly mad. So so that's why I don't post the picture, which shows that I'm in Australia, or uh, like which shows that I'm in beach or whatever. I don't post the picture of beach, I don't post the picture of the pub or whatever, because it kind of make people in Nepal upset. I don't want them to upset. They are my fellow citizen, they are my friends, relatives. Because of Nepal I'm here. Yeah. So hope you got the message. Take care. Be safe. Thank you very much.